Meet Alara, a city girl lost in the noise, weaving her way through the endless hum of traffic and chatter, where every face is a stranger and every night pulses with neon lights. She's one of thousands, yet somehow always feels a little apart, as if she's searching for something only she can see. Alara lives in a tiny apartment, the kind where the walls are thin and the view is nothing but a patchwork of bricks. It's not glamorous, but it's hers, a small sanctuary carved out of the city's chaos. By day she blends in, working a job that's just fine, surrounded by ambition, deadlines, and overpriced coffee. She laughs at the right moments, nods along in meetings, and lets the city's rhythm carry her from one crowded place to the next. But Alara has a secret, one she keeps tucked away like a cherished letter. She loves the rain, not just the sound or the smell, but the way it transforms the world outside her window. While everyone else dreads gray skies, she waits for them, checking her weather app like it's a message from a crush, her heart skipping a beat at every chance of showers. Rain is her escape, her breath of fresh air in a city obsessed with sunshine and blue skies. It's the only time the city seems to slow down just for her. Her friends complain about ruined hair, soggy shoes, and canceled plans, grumbling as they huddle under umbrellas and rush for cover. But Alara secretly celebrates every stormy forecast, her spirit lifting with every drop that falls. She feels a quiet thrill as the world outside turns silver and soft. Rainy days mean no forced smiles, no crowded bars, just her, a cozy blanket, and the gentle rhythm of raindrops tapping on the glass. It's her time to breathe, to be herself without apology. It's her perfect excuse to cancel on the world and have a date with the sky, sipping tea and watching the city blur into watercolor through the window. In a city that never stops, Alara finds peace in the pause, in the rare moments when the world grows quiet and she can hear her own thoughts. She keeps her love for the rain hidden, a quiet rebellion in a world of endless summer, scribbling her dreams in a journal as the storm rages outside. Because for Alara, the rain isn't just weather, it's the one thing that makes her feel truly alive, reminding her that even in the city's endless rush, there's beauty in slowing down and letting go. Alara isn't just a rain lover, she's different in every way. She moves through the world with a quiet grace, as if she's tuned to a frequency most people can't hear. While others chase after the sun, she finds comfort in the gentle gray, in the hush that follows a downpour. While the city shouts, she listens, noticing the small wonders everyone else misses. The glimmer of raindrops on a leaf, the way puddles reflect neon lights, the laughter of children splashing through the streets. These are the things that catch her eye. She's quiet, gentle, a collector of moments, not selfies. Her journal is filled with sketches and words, memories pressed between pages like wildflowers, each one a tiny treasure. Her energy is soft like a drizzle, not blinding like the sun. She doesn't need to be the center of attention to feel alive. She finds meaning in the subtle, the overlooked, the in-between. Sometimes that makes her lonely. She's a black and white movie in a world of technicolor. But she's learned to embrace her solitude, to find comfort in her own company, even when the world feels too loud or too bright. But when the rain comes, she feels it in her bones. Tension melts, anxiety fades, and she steps onto her fire escape to let the mist wash over her. The city's chaos softens, and for a moment she feels weightless, as if the rain is washing away everything she doesn't need. The rain doesn't ask her to change, it lets her be. It welcomes her as she is, quiet and unhurried, and she feels a rare sense of belonging. In a city that rushes, Alara stands still, finding beauty in the shimmer of wet pavement and the music of falling water. She lets the world slow down, if only for a heartbeat. While others run from the storm, she walks into it, finding her own kind of sunshine in the gray. The rain is her companion, her secret language, her gentle rebellion. Her stillness is her strength, a quiet act of defiance. In a world that demands noise and speed, she chooses calm and presence. In the rain, she finally feels seen. Here, in the gentle hush, Alara shines in her own way, radiant, peaceful, and entirely herself. Then came one unforgettable Tuesday, a day that began like any other, but would end up changing everything for Alara. The city was sweltering under a relentless sun, the air thick and heavy. Everyone seemed on edge, tempers short, and Alara felt completely drained at her desk, her shirt sticking to her back. The forecast had promised nothing but sunshine, but by early afternoon, the sky began to shift, clouds rolling in, growing darker and heavier, casting strange shadows over the city. Alara felt a flutter of anticipation in her chest. She checked her weather app, and sure enough, a thunderstorm warning flashed on her screen. The air seemed to buzz with electricity. While her coworkers groaned and complained about the coming storm, Alara couldn't help but feel a spark of excitement. She lit up inside, her mood shifting with the weather. The first fat drops hit the windows, and then suddenly, the sky unleashed a roaring deluge. Rain hammered the city, drenching everything in moments. Thunder shook the building, rattling the glass, and the lights flickered overhead. For a moment, the city seemed to hold its breath, everything slowing down as the storm raged outside. For Alara, it was pure magic. A world washed clean, the noise and heat replaced by the soothing sound of rain. She felt her soul revived, her worries washed away with the storm. Her boss announced that everyone could leave early. Most people saw only inconvenience, but Alara saw an invitation, a chance to step into something new. This wasn't just a storm for her, it was a sign, a moment she'd been waiting for, full of possibility and promise. As she packed her bag, heart pounding with anticipation, Alara knew deep down that something in her life was about to change forever. The world outside was being reborn, sunlight breaking through the clouds, and so was she. This was her day, a new beginning, waiting just beyond the rain. Alara didn't rush home. She stepped into the storm, letting the rain soak her through. People stared, but she felt free for the first time in ages. The city's noise faded. There was only water, sky, and her. She splashed through puddles, grinning at her own reflection, no longer invisible but alive. In that moment, she stopped trying to fit in and embraced who she was, the girl who loves the rain. It wasn't a weakness, it was her superpower. A stranger with an umbrella paused, met her eyes, and smiled. He understood. That brief connection meant more than any conversation all week. She realized she wasn't alone. Others could see the magic too. The rain had washed away her fear of being different. She belonged, just as she was. As the storm softened, the city emerged, sparkling and new. Alara felt reborn, sitting in a quiet park, watching the world glisten. The rain had revealed a city she'd always hoped for, peaceful, beautiful, true. She thought of the stranger's smile, a tiny spark, a possibility. Maybe she didn't have to hide her love for the rain anymore. Maybe there were others who danced in storms. For the first time, hope came from within, not the weather. She was just Alara, and that was enough. As the last drops fell, she knew this was a beginning, not an end. Her real story was just starting, with a single drop.